Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing HoI4 together on veteran difficulty as the Germans. Welcome back. We are in the midst of our plan. We have actually gone down very low on manpower, I really don't like it. I think we will have to go a bit heavier on the conscription. It's interesting that you don't get manpower back. You have a certain pool of manpower and that's just it. That's just it, and then you're done. While in European Universalis you get manpower back, and yeah, it's interesting. We had the Anschluss of Österreich, of Austria down here in the last episode. That has been an interesting thing, and then we took some land from Czechoslovakia down here, which is good. I like it. We basically took their defenses down here, their forts and all that, and we will try to take all their land with our next national focus. I'm gonna go for the first Vienna award. Hungarians were one of the people that suffered worst after the Great War in the slaughter of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Many Hungarians were stranded on foreign soil through their ancestors and lived there for ages. We could greatly improve our relations with Hungary by awarding them some territories from Czechoslovakia. I don't really want to do that, I don't want to give them that, but I'm still going to go on. So we basically will try to eat them. It does not look like I'm really going to get towards Romania. I have to kill off Hungary at some point, but oh well, because we really need the Romanian oil. That needs to happen. I think that is even more important than getting towards Poland. Yeah, but we are in the second phase of our construction plans. Gain 2 more factories from the Sudetenland. That's good, so we can now use nearly 4 full stacks of civilian factories to build military factories and to build refineries to get our oil running, get our rubber running, get our yeah, oil and rubber. That is what we need. The rest we'll get through conquering or through imports. Gonna let the game run now. Gonna unpause. You can see that the Czechoslovakian troops are moving out of our own country now. I'm not gonna put any units there. I might dissolve these units over here. Ooh, when we're done with our first level of blitzkrieg, and I think we want to go with that one to bring up the organization of our tanks. Organization is pretty important. It is somewhat like morale in Europa Universalis in that it determines how long a unit can attack until it has to rest. Should we go with that one? It's 38. Maybe I should bring up my infantry equipment. We're gonna have a bad time if we aren't well equipped. It's already July. And we don't really have a lot of panzers. But on the other hand, we also got artillery over here. Researching that stuff is also something that I really need. Lots to do. Lots to do. We're researching these two and the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 11, which is mechanized infantry, as compared to motorized infantry. Motorized is that guy. They don't have any sort of armor. They are fast, but they don't have armor. I could actually go for motorized rocket artillery, but I'm not going to. This doesn't take very long. What is it I wanted to do? Land doctrine. So we're gonna get one more. I don't think we'll get a bonus for Schwerpunkt, will we? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we will. 2 times 50% research speed, land doctrines bonus. The interesting thing about the doctrines is that they don't have a time when you can research them. I mean, they are somewhat going chronologically. Like over here you have the desperate defense in what is, I would say, the German war, where you're going to use the old people and so on, but it's somewhat advisable to go in a different direction, I think. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna go for the infantry weapon now. It needs to happen. It's gonna be bad if we don't do that. Support equipment doesn't have a number. Yeah. Oh well. Let's continue. Still don't have a template for our medium tanks. We don't really want to use the medium tanks that we have currently. I'm still waiting for these to be done so that we can really use our production capacity to our advantage. Maybe I should commit more of them to the fighters. We're producing something here, not a lot. We'll have problems with keeping air superiority, and I'm committing a lot of my resources to researching panzers ahead of time, but I think it'll pay off, especially when we're going to move towards Paris. You can see that our Heeresgruppe West, our Western Army, does not think that they can do it, because this stuff is so heavily fortified that you have no way of getting through. One level of fort, reducing the attack of an attacker by 15%. They got 10 fort levels, so it's reduced by 150%, which is frankly insane. Okay, so what we're gonna do now? We're still not at war. Could change that. Can't go too close economy. At some point we have to go to war. I'm not sure if I really want to go for the extensive conscription, but we're losing manpower. Maybe we're not gonna do it right now. So what can we do here? Raiding Fleet Designer or Atlantic Fleet Designer? Let's go for that one. So we're done here. That's good. At some point I want to get rid of the Austrian divisions, and in fact I'm going to... Is this ours? I don't think so. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Can delete that template. That it must be the Austrian one. What is ours? Yeah, we already got support artillery in there. So let's definitely get rid of that. We don't need 2 infantry division templates. These are being used. 4 divisions, 1 division, 13 divisions. How do you look? Yeah, okay. I mean, that is not a bad division. You generally, normal combat width is 80. So 20 is a good width, not only for attacking a province full on, where you can use 80, but also for supporting an attack from the side, where you can use a maximum of 40. So building divisions in multiples of 40 and 80 is generally desirable, and 20 does work with that. You can either use 2 of these divisions to support an attack, or 4 of these divisions to do a main attack. So that's definitely interesting. I don't really want to get rid of them. I'd rather have the manpower and use my own infantry divisions. But thing is, we need 950,000 boots on the ground to do some of our decisions. Let's have a look. So there's no requirement for that. And there's 750k. And that doesn't need anything. That needs 950k. We could go and exchange Danzig for Slovakia over here. So that could be a thing, but I don't think we want that. I think we want that for ourselves. I think we're gonna go for Danziger War. And we could also go ahead and demand Slovenia, which might be a possibility. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how this goes. Then the Second World War would play out a bit differently, because we wouldn't go against Poland, but instead against Yugoslavia down here. But well, maybe we'll do something completely unexpected and go against Italy. I'm just saying, they're completely open. They are not expecting us at all. I'm not sure where their armies even are. What are they doing? Are they chilling in overseas? Who knows? Who knows? But who cares? Can kill them off quite easily. Really not worried at all. Well, let's continue. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of these guys. I mean, they are trained Alpenjäger. So we have Gebirgsjäger. These are our mountaineers. Using 4 divisions of these. We have 1 division of these guys, which I don't really need, but oh well. I guess they're getting some combat bonuses. Definitely gonna get rid of the cavalry, because that is just useless. Will be returned to storage, and the units will go back to the manpower pool. Any expeditionary forces will be sent home. So 858.7. Goodbye. 863. That is actually useful. So let's go ahead. These guys aren't trained either. So let's get rid of these guys. Yes, I know it's kind of counterintuitive to get rid of them, but I don't really want their templates cluttering my thing over there. How many boots do we have on the ground now? 880. It's not a problem. I can get rid of them. 797. That's still fine. That's still completely fine. And we got back to 1 million, which I think it is a better look. So let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of the fast division. Let's get rid of infantry type 1. And we're using the cavalry over here in Ostpreußen. I mean, these guys are kind of okay in suppressing stuff, so they get 4 times the suppression that infantry gets, but they aren't really great. It is a regular unit, but having cavalry, it's kind of useless. We're gonna get rid of you. Okay. Do we get that manpower back? I think so. I don't think this is overseas. That would be kind of odd. It's my land. Got Vienna now. How's the construction coming along? Yeah, we're gonna be done with the next synthetic refinery soon-ish. The rubber will definitely help to build planes. That is one of the things that needs to happen. We do have the aluminum, and we already have the oil that we need. We're only lacking oil for the tactical bombers and for some of the submarines, but we are definitely getting there. Still a bit low on rubber, but we're producing 5 already, and 16 oil. That's not bad. I mean, we got a little bit of oil from Austria. There is a small amount over here. But yeah, we're making ourselves less dependent. Supply transfers. Guess that's automatic. Don't think I have to do anything. Well, it's using a convoy. That's fine though. I'm really itching to start building tank battalions. Gonna go up in speed again. I really want to see some war soon-ish. How's the production going? At least these production lines are are starting to run. I do think we're gonna need some more motorized stuff. But oh well. What is the problem? Oh yeah, we're needing tungsten. Yeah, could be better. Could be worse. We're running a bit of a deficit on support equipment. I guess that might be because we are training a lot of units in this one. Yeah, indeed we do. Okay. Okay, well, I think we're gonna pull some of these units out of here. We got 20 selected units. I think we're gonna go with 21. I'm gonna pull them out, unassign, and then we're gonna assign them to this army. And I think then we'll get rid of that line. Can I just add them? Can't I do that? Yeah, okay. That is what I wanted. Sorry, I'm still learning my ropes around here. I'm doing my best. Okay, that reduced this army. And we'll take them out from the exercise. I mean, we're going to gain experience. Oh no! That actually didn't do anything. Because we're still exercising these guys. Okay, then never mind. But we're getting more factories. We're at 58 now. I think we're definitely getting there. And another one of these will be done as well. Yeah, production speed is okay. I really like it. It's going well. Research is kind of slow, but that is only because I am being a bit crazy, researching stuff that is way ahead. I'm not sure if it'll really pay off. I'm not sure, because by the time we'll be able to build them, we might not even need them. We might just have to do it with infantry. I'm not sure. I mean, we've got at least 100 tanks now, so that means we could make a very light medium tank division. But we gotta really get there. Have to make a bit of a push. We also need tungsten. How's it going? Well, recruiting is fairly well. Yeah, it's alright. I'm getting there. How long until the focus is done? Only a couple of days. I really want this. I want this area. I think Hungary is going to get Carpathian Ruthenia over here. I think that is what they're going to get. We're going to get the rest down here. We're needing quite a bit of tungsten now. Still losing a bit of support equipment, but it's not that bad now. Getting the infantry equipment going is all well. Guess I should have gone for that guy over here with the small arms design. It doesn't look like I can change them. Maybe just because I don't have the political power. Might even be possible to switch them around. Might go up to speed 4. Not much is happening, so let's just push. Let's try to get somewhere. Still producing with insufficient resources. I'm not worried about the tungsten, and the oil and the rubber will soon be history. And then we'll at least be able to produce fighters and close support airplanes without any problems. Because we need quite a bit of them. Let's just have a look. 72 naval bombers, 280 fighters, Close air support. 80. And 480 tactical bombers. That's interesting. We have a lot of tactical bombers. Okay then. That's fine. Whoa, wait. So France and Britain announce alliance, calling upon the bonds forged during the Great War. France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. Today the request was approved by the British Parliament and France has joined the Allies, banding together like cornered rats. Oh well, let them. So we got the first Vienna Award, which didn't really do much, it would seem. It opens the way for the fate of Czechoslovakia. Well, we don't have enough. Sorry. Can't start that. I guess we're gonna be deploying these guys soon. I guess it's counting them. I'm not worried. We'll get there. Just you wait. We're gonna get there. We're already up to 60 factories. I definitely think that it was worth it to build the civilian factories first to really get a base, because now we can push out a lot of stuff. Basically, simultaneously building military factories. That has been our strategy, and we need the construction base to build the panzers. We won't have a very nice time. Definitely need to do that. At some point I will stop building infantry. When we reach 950k, I will stop building infantry. I don't really need any more infantry divisions then. That's gonna be fine. Yeah, we could double that. Could go up to 2 million if I were to change the conscription laws. But that is going to increase the time that it takes for us to train a unit by 10%, so I'm not really keen on that, as long as I can get by on my current manpower pool. But I'd say we've made quite a run for it, so let's go. Oh, it's still not happening? You gotta be kidding me, come on. Yeah, I'm wasting focus time, but well, it's giving me political power, so that's fine. Well, I could go for naval rearmament. It's 70 days though. I'm not sure. No, I think we're going to wait. It might have been a mistake to disband the other units. I think when these 3 finish, then we'll be done. I could deploy them and then train them up outside, but I don't really want to do that. I want them delivered trained, so let's have a look if it will work now. Yes, it will. Okay, let's go. Let's go for that. Now slowly but surely moving towards the war, and I think we're looking pretty good already. German Reich looking big and strong. We definitely pushed up our production capacity, and I don't think the German Reich really went that heavily into synthetic refineries so early. I think they expected to be able to get oil from Romania, and they also went down here to Egypt, although I don't think that was for oil strictly. But can certainly hurt the United Kingdom if you control the Suez Canal. That's a bad day for them. If you take that, because then all their ships have to take the long route around Africa. And another refinery will be done very soon. I like that. At some point we might research level 2 of the synthetic refineries, but I'm not sure we need that right now. We've got enough states that we can build refineries in as of yet. And I think it's already paying off. We are already producing 6 units of rubber, 20 units of oil. So that's pretty good. Everything that we can get that way, we won't have to buy. And that basically saves us some civilian factories that we can then use to build more. So it's a bit of a funny game there. I expect that we can get at least 4 civilian factories from the rest of Czechoslovakia. I do think that Prague has quite a bit of factories. Yeah, at least 4 factories, although that could be totally wrong. 2 factories. 2 factories. I'm not sure how much of these things Hungary will get. We can modify our government again. What should we do? I mean, I could change the conscription laws. We're below 1 million now, again. But I don't think we will. I think we're gonna go with Evan Rommel for the increase to panzers. Armor division attack plus 15%, armor division defense plus 15%. I mean, I could go for High Chief of the Air Force, but it won't really give me any sort of air experience, which I would need. I could have gotten that from over here. Air experience is a bit more difficult to get, but it's alright. We're going to go for Evan Rommel over here. That's good. And then I think I'm going to end it here. I think next time we'll be able to completely end Czechoslovakia. I hope that'll give us another push. And then we're gonna go to try and reclaim the Mirmelland. And I think that is about as far as we can get without actually starting a war. I think the others have caught on to our sort of spiel over here. But yeah, gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I do hope that you join me next time. Thanks, and bye bye.